What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me live this evening. Hey, I have a special guest with me, if you can't see. This is a friend, a colleague of mine. Her name is Summer. She works with me on a number of my celebrity clients. We've known each other for over a decade, worked with each other for over a decade. She has a strong celebrity clientele herself. And I wanted to go live because I wanted to use this as an opportunity to share some tips, like in the moment, and I want to do this more because as I work and I have experiences and my team is growing, shout out to the DK squad, I find how important it is for me not to take for granted experiences that I have or things that like I just do, but just naturally. Based on my experience. So I'm going to stop the prelude. We're going to jump right into it because we are all about getting that rate, getting that money.
Getting that money.
But there is a way, a process to getting the money for your services. And there's a difference between amateur pricing and professional rates. Right? There's a difference.
There's a difference.
So we're going to talk about the difference. So this actually comes up because of an actual experience that I had with a client who reached out to me. What's up? Who reached out to me and had some questions about some prices that she received from a stylist. And I oftentimes get this question from clients about pricing. And I know, pricing has shifted, especially for natural hairstylists and braiders. And so I noticed that with the pricing, there's a lot going on. So we just want to break it down. We're going to break it down.
And some do's and don'ts.
As some do's and as some
real
don'ts.
Simple, real quick.
Real quick, like. Should we give some scenarios or just jump into what they should do and what they don't do? What's up, everyone?
Let's just jump into it.
We're just going to jump into it because it's a few of y'all. So when it comes to, now this is going to be specific to when you're providing services
outside
of the salon. Okay. So do. You have to take some notes. So the important thing is do know your rate. Do know your rate. That means know your prices. Be consistent with your pricing. Whatever the service cost is in the salon should be the service cost.
The same thing. Just keep it simple. Just stick to that price list as far as those services are concerned. You know what it is. You know what you would charge. Keep it at that.
Keep it at that. Now, if you have a client who wants you to perform a service off-site, meaning outside of your
comfort zone,
your workspace, where you go to work,
where you go,
that is
an additional service.
That is an additional service.
A convenience fee.
And because it's an additional service, there is what we call a convenience fee. Now, we want to talk to you a little bit more about the convenience fee because what I see happening, and I see a comment here, yes, they're complaining about, what are they saying? I didn't know. They're saying a lot of people complain about hairstyles. It might be the pricing. I don't know. That's a very vague comment because it could be for a number of things. But when we're talking about convenience fees, a convenience fee represents you working outside of your normal work environment. So I like to teach and explain that you are providing a convenience to the client in a number of ways, but most importantly, because you are providing the service in an environment that you no longer can control.
Correct.
So because you no longer can control the environment, the service that you would traditionally provide in your work environment that may take you 2 hours, 3 hours, now that you're being taken outside of your work environment to provide a convenience to the client, then you no longer have control over that environment. You are agreeing when you choose to work off-site to adjust and adapt to that environment in order to complete the service.
So per the environment depends on exactly how much you're going to charge for your convenience fee service. And you will just add that on to your original price list for the style. That's it. That's all. So if it's at a home or if it's at an event or a shoot or something like that, all those entail different things, and they can accommodate different convenience rates.
Yes.
So that's fair, but nothing more than that. Not too many fees.
We're going to get into that next, but let me see, because I'm looking at my notes. So when we talk about the convenience fee, you want there to be consistent pricing. So first you want to identify that you have your rates in salon, and then understanding that when you're working outside of the salon, that is a separate service. And oftentimes the service outside of the salon, that convenience fee is higher.
It can be higher than what you're providing for the style.
It definitely will be.
It's just another service.
It's another service, and the client is paying for that service. And it's important for you as a stylist or a contractor who's working outside of your normal work environment to consider all of the
factors,
the costs associated with providing this service. And that's just not trading your time for money, but it's, all of the factors. Okay. So that's important. And this is also important too, and applies to you only if you have a work environment the client can come to. Because if you are providing a list of services and the client is inquiring and wants to understand more about the convenience, then if they choose to forego the convenience, then the price for the service should still be able to, you should still be able to factor that out. Like, it should be consistent.
Yes.
It should be consistent.
Yes.
All right, cool. I see y'all popping in, popping out. What's up, everyone? Good evening. Good evening. All right. So the next do when it comes to setting your rates, do make it make sense.
Please make it make sense, Jesus.
Do make it make sense. Don't overwhelm the client.
And don't overwhelm yourself.
And list out a bunch of extra fees. And just make it make sense. You should be able to look at your list of services and what you're providing your client, and you should be able to articulate what those services are. And the more services that you have on your price list, the more likely you're going to miss out on an opportunity. And I just want I'd like to encourage you to think about, does it make sense to you? If it don't make sense to you, then, you might want to rethink that. Now, the thing about making it make sense is it will expose a scarcity mentality. So if you list in a bunch of fees,
that's the main thing. Then you must not have an abundance mentality, because you can get what you need to get in one fell swoop. You don't have to say, oh, you're paying for this, and then you're paying for that, and you're paying that I put on socks today, and then I went and got gas, and then, I bumped into something, you have to pay for that.
Again, just think about it.
It's too much.
If you're listing,
keep it simple.
Keep it simple, which is why I like to use the category of just convenience. I was talking to a stylist once, and they were asking me my opinion about a client who called them last minute, wanted them to come on a Sunday. It was all of these specifics. And she was telling me because I charge a travel fee. I charge a fee for working on Sunday. I charge a fee. And I was like, I get it. And you don't want to communicate all of that to the client. It's going to turn them off. Just categorize all of those conveniences that you're making for them into one category called a convenience fee. All right. So just know that it's more important if you're looking to build a career, and knowing that your career is going to be based on the relationships that you develop. And so this is relationship building. Then you can't be short-sighted.
Nope.
So when you start listing and trying to do all of that, then it just exposes you.
And you want to give more in value than you take in payment.
Always give more in value than you take in payment. That's the golden
That's the easiest
rule.
way to get money. That's
all right.
the easiest way to
and to build a solid reputation.
That's the easiest way, yeah. Because they're going to keep coming back.
So again, don't be short-sighted. This is the marathon, okay? This is not the sprint.
Not a sprint.
Let's see. So Ty said, I was charged a new client fee, a weekend fee, and a deposit for a lash service. I was like, what is a new client fee? Exactly. So, just check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That's extra.
Because too many fees is bad for the health of your business.
Mm-hmm. Like, just, your first time coming, everybody's first time coming is $200, just for us to get started. After that, you can open up the services and they can pick whatever they want. I know barbers who do that and people who do, but you don't have to itemize it out.
Simplify your menu.
That is ridiculous.
Simplify your menu. Okay.
Don't say that.
Right. We want to give you some more
fee. No fees. No.
Man, we don't need a bunch of fees.
We don't need a bunch of fees.
Because I do know, I have been seeing some of the complaints, and, I say being a pioneer in this industry when it comes to commanding higher dollars for the value of providing natural hair and braiding services, I can proudly say I'm leading the pack. Mm-hmm. And it gotta make sense. We gotta do it with integrity.
That penny wise.
Don't be penny wise.
Don't be
nickel and diamond.
That's lack, and that's whack. Next.
Hey, bars. Okay. All right. Next, do. I'm all about a squad. Do link up. That's why this one's sitting here right now.
Link up.
All right. One of the best value you can give someone is going to be tied and wrapped into their time.
Yes.
All right. So you do want to bring someone to help you. Okay. And guess what? I understand because we want everybody to get the money. All right.
Group economics. That one, I'm the only one and I can't. We don't do that. It's group economics now. We bring each other up.
Right.
Along for the ride.
Right. And everybody wins. The client wins because they get the services that they desire.
Quick.
In good time. And it's still excellent. Mm-hmm. And then if you are able to set your rate to include being able to compensate your assistant fairly, then everybody's winning. Mm-hmm. Okay? We're not gonna get into the don'ts. Can we just jump into the don'ts?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump into the don'ts because that leaves me, because I'm like, because what you don't want to do.
What you don't want to do.
So I'm just gonna jump into the what you don't want to do, just linked up with, making sure that you include everything in your convenience fee. Is you don't want to pass on, those fees to your client. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't ask for an assistant. Mm-mm. They asked for you.
No.
But you understand that bringing assistance is going to add value to the experience. Mm-hmm. And because you want to add value to the experience, you need to consider when you're setting your rates
that's your rate.
That you're going to be able to compensate everyone fairly.
Especially when it's something that's going to take a long time.
Okay. If it's going to take a long time, don't be trying to be in somebody else's space or on site longer than you need to. All right? Mm-hmm. All right. So, don't. Oh, I'm like, I can't read my handwriting.
Yeah, I definitely can't read my handwriting.
Don't.
What does that say?
Turn off the client.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about that. The money grab.
Basically, the money grab and the passing on the rates to your clients. Basically, you do that by itemizing it. You don't have to, you're paying for this and you're paying for this. And you're paying for this hairstyle and you're paying for this convenient rate based on where you got me coming to. And that's it. That's it.
All right. Also, don't switch up. Don't switch up. If you've had a conversation with your client, you've agreed on a rate based on the work that you've discussed. If you suddenly have a change of heart because you had a conversation with someone and they like, you charging what for what? And then you realize I could have got more. Don't switch up. Or actually, I don't like telling people what they shouldn't do. It would behoove you. Not to switch up. If again, you are focused on the relationship.
Use that as an opportunity to build the rapport.
And build your confidence.
Yeah. And build your confidence. Because if they're starting to tell you what they want, and then they tell you, well, this is our budget, and you're not, you just can't do it, you can just say that.
Right.
Because people, everybody bargain. People start low, and then
Well,
they might have
no
a little
bargaining.
bit more. But I'm just saying,
look,
you can say what you want. And if
yes.
push come to shove, if you decide to take on whatever the budget is, whatever, then you just don't want to backpedal on that if you agree to it.
Exactly. Look,
so know your rate. That way,
know your rate.
You're happy.
And let me just give y'all a bar. You can negotiate your you don't negotiate your rate, but you can negotiate the terms. All right. Mm-hmm. So if someone is this, explaining like, this is my budget.
This is all I got. This is
all I got. And this is a relationship that you want to build. This is an opportunity you want to take advantage of. You know your rates.
This is what I can do for you.
Then what can you do within that rate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But then remember the cardinal rule too. Still always deliver more in value than you take in payment.
Yes.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So don't switch up, y'all.
Don't switch it.
And it's a lesson on confidence. I'm going to tell y'all, I had to make plenty of investments. And that also goes into like understanding the market, like asking questions, asking stylists in your area, surveying the market or
looking at people's price lists online. It's easy.
Oh, and then I got a stylist calculator, y'all. So if y'all use the tool, click the link in the bio.
Train with Dr. K.
Now, you need. All right. All right. So we're going to get clear. We're going to have conversations with our client. Mm-hmm. All right. Clear conversation on what we're accomplishing. And we want to get that in what?
Writing.
Okay. So no one's confused.
Nobody's
What's up,
confused.
squad? Y'all better be up on the late night on the Friday. What y'all doing? Braiding? Are y'all out somewhere?
Hopefully they at home. Oh my God.
I know.
We want to be at home.
I know. I'm gonna be turning it down in a minute, but I have to get these tips in because it was fresh on my mind. Ooh. So we want to give y'all some bonus tips. Oh, because y'all remember, if y'all checked the story, Summer was with me on that 9 p.m. run. And we worked till 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
So.
Oh my God, it was crazy. It felt like a regular day though.
Hey.
In my mind.
Brandy on the beat. Oh, she packing for a flight. All right, from being out. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we partying
Glad
tonight,
you made
catching
it
flights.
home.
Continue to be safe on your travel. So, thanks for tuning in. That's right, Ty and Bed. That's real. We're going to give y'all a couple more bonus tips while y'all tuned in. We appreciate y'all rocking. So, do. This is an important do.
What does it say? Because, what does it say? Tell me.
Do.
I forgot.
Be self-contained.
Oh my goodness. This
is important. This is important. This separates the amateurs from the professionals.
And what she means by that is have everything you would need when you go on a house call or a set call or a photo shoot or a TV show or a special event. Make sure you have packed that kit out.
The kit needs everything.
The kit needs everything.
Not just your product, not just your tools. Mm-hmm. Don't forget the towels. We bring in TV trays, small tables, a foldable stool.
I got a foldable stool.
You better bring your trash bags.
Yes.
Gloves. You shouldn't have to ask the client for
extra hair.
Anything. Okay? So make sure, going back to that convenience fee, your convenience fee should be a service that you have a rate that makes you feel good. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm trying to use simple language. You should feel confident with the rate that you provide for convenience to cover the things that you're going to do to provide the convenience of the service in someone's home.
Because they're going to see that. But for you, it helps you to have a TV tray. It helps you to have everything you need and not be discombobulated when you're doing this part of hair. It helps you to have extra hair. It helps you to have a little pop-up stool or a foldable chair because you don't know what they got going on at their house or set or a shoot or event. It helps you, but to them, they see how you move and like, okay.
That's the difference between an amateur and a professional.
Right. That's why I'm paying that extra $500. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't have to ask for nothing, but where's the outlet? Yeah,
Right.
It helps you to have the extension cord.
Come on, somebody. Power strip.
It helps you to have those.
Because remember, you're in an environment that you no longer have control of. So try to control as many of the factors that you can so you can still perform your job in excellence.
And that's why you charge, because you're the best. Yeah. And that's all you need to charge for is catch these hairstyles and and because I'm the best when I show up, when I pull up, hop out. What?
So, and that's real. That's real.
That's 100.
I'm telling you, when we show up in the uniform.
In the uniform, with the tray. Do you need help? Yes. Because
I got everything I need.
Because I got every single thing that I need.
And it sets the tone.
And the travel component style, you know.
It sets the tone for the experience that the client has. And again, they know exactly. They can see the value with how you show up. Mm-hmm. All right? There won't be no debates on them rates.
And the rates help you.
So with that comes making sure you eat, bring snacks. You know, again, that comes with having everything that you need. Don't show up expecting your client to feed you.
Man, I'm guilty of that. But if they be cooking and stuff, then the next time I might be like, why are you not cooking? But it's true, because I have had people cook in front of me and not offer me a lick, and I was there like from morning till the evening, and not enough. So
this is a lesson from Summer. Mm-hmm. When she felt like her client should have fed her, her convenience fee was not enough.
It was pancakes too, y'all. And it was like in a Mickey Mouse pan, so it had the...
Okay, so all that to say...
She didn't offer me no Mickey Mouse.
There should be no expectation for your client who's paying you for a service to feed you. Now, I will say I have been blessed to have experiences with clients who, when I work off site, they are gracious and considerate and mindful.
We attract food. We try to. And
they will offer. And for my clients who still have those character traits and don't offer food, you know, my convenience fee is high enough where, like, I don't come to anywhere where I work expecting to be fed.
Right.
I keep snacks, I keep water, and I'm prepared with a food delivery app to bring me some food if I need to. And that is the mindset that you should have when you go to perform a service off-site. Again, and your fee should be your rate. Your convenience fee, your convenience rate should be high enough so that you feel comfortable and confident with what you're being paid. So you're not expecting more.
Amazing.
And then again, put yourself in the that's a mindset check. I was gonna say put yourself in the client's shoes.
No.
that might mindset check.
Put your own shoes on for once.
Let's see. Brandy on the beat. Maybe if it's someone I knew otherwise, I bring my own snacks. I'm a diabetic anyway. Yeah. So I mean, definitely, if you have dietary restrictions, then you know you definitely can't have no expectations. But I think again, it's definitely mindset, and I think that mindset is attached to, you know, what are your rates? You know, are your rates high enough? And I think that if you are walking into a situation where you are expected to provide a service, and you're expecting more than what you're charging, then you're not charging enough. When I had my salon, it was in my company manual for my stylist not to expect clients to tip. You remember that?
Yeah, you better include it in your price.
Don't expect the client to tip.
It should be in your price. You should feel so good about what you're charging when they say how much is it.
Your prices and your rates should reflect, again, should make you feel good about what you're delivering, so that the tip that you get from your client is truly a reflection of you providing more value than you take
in payment.
Okay? So any tips that I get is just a reflection of my excellence.
Amen.
And when my clients don't tip me, it's not a reflection of them.
No.
Because they're already willing to pay my rates.
They understand.
And my rates
what
are premium.
I told them the value was. Yes.
They're premium. So when I walk away, I'm happy, they happy, and they call me back.
Either way.
And when they tip me, that's like, woo.
Okay. Thank you.
We own. And sometimes the tip is not always in the form of cash too.
Right.
You know, my ability to build such a strong brand and the relationships that I have is truly a reflection of providing more in value than I take in payment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, service be so bomb. I get them referrals on repeat. Hence the DK squad is growing because your girl has built a trusted brand by the grace of God. I love it. So, you know, those are just some of our main tips. Again, it was fresh on my mind. I wanted to use this opportunity, especially being with my girl Summer, who be riding with me. And we were just talking about this experience with rates and conversations that we've even had throughout the course of our career around rates. And we just wanted to hop on and talk to y'all. So I'm so glad you're rocking with us.
Thank you for listening.
And make sure you're following Train with Dr. Carrie.
Train with Dr. Carrie.
I'm building that platform. More. Yes, I'm building that platform to teach y'all more, to give y'all more candid lessons and tips from my experience in being in this industry and how I continue to blaze new trails in this industry for all of us to increase our opportunities. So thank you for watching. And I'll hit y'all back soon. Peace.